Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 119 of the Weekly Comic Wrap Up, the show where we go through the FOC picks of the week by our brother Lefteros. We bring you the market report and then we close it off with the hot topics. That's right, we'll go through some of the news throughout the week. And of course, I am very happy to be kicking it with you guys. It is cold, it's freezing. So I hope tonight brings in a fire for you to stay warm, of course. But shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I know a lot of people are messaging me saying, hey, dude, sorry. I am dealing with snow. I'm dealing with the power outage. I'm dealing with this and dealing with that. Don't be sorry, guys. It's crazy outside. Crazy outside. We're feeling it, man. I was at the Bell Center. I went to watch wrestling, as you could see. I'll talk about that in a minute, but man, it was cold. Let me tell you guys, in Fahrenheit, -7, right? So, like, do the math. It was brutal, not fun to wait outside. And I went with my oldest, man. He's 6 years old, and he's a trooper, man, an absolute trooper. He held his own. He held his own, man. The guy's more of a party animal than I thought. So I'm worried. But anyways, we'll get into the show. Before we do, guys, within the last week, you may have noticed that I've not been so active, and I apologize for that. I do want to put it out there. It was just bad luck. Like literally a week of nonstop bad luck. Last Tuesday, I unfortunately couldn't. Not the Tuesday that just passed, the one before that, New Comic Book Day. I wasn't able to do it because, of course, work. And then afterwards, once we got to Sunday, we'll just say a little bit of a health complication. All good, by the way. Don't worry, things are good. But I needed to take care of myself. Long story short, I could barely sit on that day. But Tuesday, my computer crapped out, so I'm here with a loaner. I'm getting the new one officially tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. So just wanted to put it all out there. That is why you did not see me. It was just a string of just one after the other. But we're back, so let's get into it. Guys, before we do, I just want to remind everybody, Comic Legion goes live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right. Every Monday, Comic Legion goes live on their YouTube channel to bring you guys a new Comic Book Day claim sale where they get to bring you all of the new books that are dropping this week. And they always have them at such incredible prices. If you guys missed out on pre-ordering any books, or if you just want to pick up what's up and coming, maybe you don't even pre-order. You just like buying books every single week. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Go check out Comic Legion every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's hosted by Lefteros. And of course, you've got Chia Pet there with his magical hands doing his blackjack dealerships. Well, not dealership, dealer style. I swear to God, man, I look at that table, the layout that they have. They got to work at a casino, man. It really feels that way, man. You got the A, B, C, D, claim here, claim that. The hands are flying, the books are flying, fast pace. It's awesome. So make sure to check it out. It's always a good time. They're doing great things, man. Hitting a good sub count, and of course, Whatnot's starting to explode. And it's always informative, so it's always a good time, man. Make sure to check it out again at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, normally I would plug that within the show we've got This is Steve, but it's not necessary this week because, well, Steve's co-hosting tonight. That's right, from front to back. The newest reader, well, not the newest. Well, he's been reading for a few months now, so he's pretty much nearly a veteran at this point. But yes, still fresh into the hobby, a couple of months in, and here he is co-hosting for the second time already. Steve, ¿qué pasó, baby? How you doing, bro?
What's up?
Not much, man.
Oh,
Not
your
much.
boy's in a good mood today. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, that much I know for sure, dude. You just had the Patriots
Oh yeah.
win. They're officially going to the Super Bowl. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, May's doing his thing, bro. May's doing his thing. They're calling for MVP already.
Oh yeah. He deserves it. He's been
Yeah,
playing
but
amazing. Okay, granted in the playoffs he hasn't played his best football, but whatever. We're still winning. I'm happy.
don't be biased. Don't be biased. No, he is. He's playing great. Like I
Yeah.
said, they're already calling for MVP. They're saying that in 7 years they're going to be a dynasty team. I think they're pretty much very close to it already. I think 7 years is very far away. They're crushing it. They're doing great.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's fine. I don't want to complain too much. I only had 7 or 6 years of bad football, so I can't complain.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, rough
It's
times.
been rough. It's been rough. But you had it good, man. You had it good. You had Brady, you had Gronk, you had all that stuff. It was
Yeah,
good times, bro.
yeah. I'm happy with it. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, man. Did you have a big weekend besides that? Kids
Yeah,
kept you busy?
kids kept me busy. Birthday party here, birthday party there, freezing cold. You know.
Yep. Dude, it is so cold. Like I said at the beginning, man, like my heaters are working abnormal all weekend. It's been wild, man.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking heat, I did get to warm myself up a little bit. I want to show you guys, man. WWE was in town in Montreal, man. I went to check out SmackDown on Friday, and then yesterday, Saturday night main event, I went with my oldest kid. Like I said, dude, check these seats we had. It was absolutely wild, and like from front to back, the show was a good card. It was a good card, man. And I know you were saying like, Saturday night main event. Unfortunately, here in Canada, we don't really watch Peacock, right? And that's where it's available. But it,
Yeah.
you could watch it on YouTube if you guys didn't know that. Saturday night main events stream on YouTube, and man, it was a solid show, dude. My kid had the time of his life. Like I was telling you, man, I think it's like core memories now for him. You know what I mean? He's got some core memories from this because he was flipping out, dude, high-fiving all the wrestlers. He got snubbed by some. Obviously, Drew McIntyre being one of them.
You got a close up of Rhea Ripley, so I don't know, man. That's core memories, if you ask me.
Yeah. That's definitely dude. If you listen back to that video,
Yeah.
when Drew McIntyre goes like this, I'm like, I'm gonna slap you in the head, bro. If he would have come back, I would have dipped. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He
That
said
guy
it.
is a
He said it.
monster. He's a monster. Randy Orton. Randy Orton too, bro. Way bigger. Crazy, absolutely crazy, way bigger than I thought, man. And yeah, all this to say was it was a really good show. So shout out to WWE, man. I was telling you, I was sitting next to somebody that is very viral, dude. Like I don't know if we're gonna label him an
Yeah.
influencer, but Haroon twins is who they were, and these guys, man, all over the place when it comes to content, wrestling related, UFC related. They're pretty much like videos of them beating up their kids at like these trampoline places or like on the beach, like wrestling them. It's so funny, dude, so good. But yeah, man, it was a great time, front to back. So as you can see, dude, the pyro that close, sitting that close, the heat,
Mm.
everything, man. The sound. I had to put the earmuffs thing there. The sound blockers on
Yeah.
on my kid because it was rough. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys too much with wrestling, but what a vibe, what an experience, man. And yeah, Montreal crowd, man. Shout out to the Montreal crowd because Montreal shows up, bro. Montreal shows up, and I put them up there with some of the bigger cities, New York, Chicago. They're gonna have Toronto tomorrow. Toronto's always a good crowd as well. When they go to
Yeah.
Europe, you got France, man, that just brings the heat, bro. Everybody bringing the heat, but yeah, Montreal was awesome. But like I said, enough about wrestling. We
Hmm.
are here. We are here to talk comics. I'm all in wrestling mode right now, guys. Like seriously, the vibe was amazing. It was just so good. But anyways, let's kick it off. I want to get into the FOC selections of the week. Steve, you ready, bro?
I'm ready.
Let go. All right, boys and girls, it's time for the FOC selections of the week. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the books that are available for pre-order this week. And if you want to order any of these and you live in the United States, well, you can check out comicnation.us. So they've got all of these books that we're going to talk about available for pre-order. The books are already discounted at 15% off, but you can get an additional 5% off by using discount code Black Crown. And if you're in Canada, well, I mean, you're not going outside. It's freezing. You might want to go visit comiclegion.ca, see all the fire books that are going to be available this week. Now, FOC normally is coming to a close by tomorrow, so you want to get these in as soon as you can. Comiclegion.ca, they give you 20% off every single week of these books, but If it's your first order, you can get an additional 5% off by using discount code ENLIST. So with all of that, let's get into the books that are coming out this week. Lefteros dropping a fire list this week. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's really a big one. To kick it off, guys, I want to show you this one. We've got Amazing Spider-Man / Venom Death Spiral #1. This is the main cover, and we're getting the first appearance of Torment. Now, it's unconfirmed because there's also a possibility that we do see Torment pop in Amazing Spider-Man issue 22 or something. So we don't know. Unconfirmed, but it is a high possibility, especially judging by the cover. Now, we all know Death Spiral right now. A lot of people are excited for this. There's big things that are going to be happening when it comes to symbiote related stuff, when it comes to Venom, when it comes to Carnage, when it comes to Spider-Man. There's a preview. Shout out to Jeb, because Jeb actually nudged me and he said, dude, if you haven't seen the preview yet, check it out. You see Torment pretty much. I don't know if I should say who exactly. I don't know, because maybe some people don't want the spoilers. They shock. That guy shocks. He's on with the fists. It's Shocker. Anyway, I spoiled it. Too bad. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna die. And one of the big questions within the promos right now when it comes to this arc is who's gonna live, who's gonna die. Things are definitely changing for a lot of people, and I think Shocker's biting the bullet. That's for sure, bro. If you see the preview, I don't think he's gonna make it. But yeah, man, very interesting, man. There's even talks that maybe Peter Parker is going to end up being Carnage or whatever it may be. So it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild.
Yeah. Definitely want to get into something like this. Ever since I started reading Ultimate, I'm like slowly becoming a Spider-Man fan. So all this is definitely piquing my interest.
Were you ever a fan of the symbiote stuff, though, like with Venom and things like that?
Not really, because I didn't know too much, right? So I didn't really jump in. I don't really have that much knowledge in that area, but slowly, I'm gonna start picking more stuff up and getting with it.
Yeah. Hey, TKO, nothing wrong with that opinion, man. I'm a fan as well of AEW. There's some people I know there, actually wrestling. So, shout out to them. I don't know if I'm supposed to give their names, but I'm gonna probably say their real name. But anyways, Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral #1 is on FOC this week. Moving on, though, we've got hold on, there you go, Phantom of the Opera. Now this is Universal Monsters Phantom of the Opera, this one being the cover A. Steve, I feel like you would actually really enjoy this. It's a new vision of Universal's classic Phantom of the Opera. They did this even with Frankenstein recently, and those books did pretty well. A lot of people, ironically, in one of the chats that we're in, which is a marketplace chat, I saw somebody actually looking for these just a few days ago. I think it was a few days ago, but yeah, anyways, the Frankenstein one was actually really good. So I like this. And something that Lefteros mentions, and he's not entirely wrong, is, technically this has some capacities for sure of, options, maybe even the Frankenstein one, who knows? Maybe they bring it back in some way, shape, or form and probably adapt from this version of it. So could be cool. But besides all the spec stuff, for me, it's mostly just fun. It's great to read, and pretty much that's all it comes down to.
Oh no, I've watched this on Broadway a few times when I went with my parents, so I'm definitely gonna pick this up and read it. That's something I think I would enjoy.
Broadway, dude. What was it that I went to watch? Broadway. Stomp. Stomp was good. That was
Never
good
saw
time.
that one.
Yeah, that's good times. But yes, Universal Monsters Phantom of the Opera #1 is on FOC this week. Moving on from this one, guys, DC Vertigo is back. That's right. Vertigo is back. What we have here is End of Life issue #1. This one being the cover A. It's a new series about a hitman on the run after accidentally robbing an assassin. Sounds wild already, just to put that out there. But yes, the Vertigo's back. We just had Bleeding Hearts that was on FOC last week. I'm excited because DC Vertigo, man, gives us a little more oomph within these comics. So I'm all for this. I'm excited to read some of these new titles that are coming out of DC. Bleeding Hearts, I pre-ordered. Still don't know what to really expect, but this one here, I like the Gerald Parrell cover, but not only that, look at this one, man. The Sandoval cover, dude. This is a sick cover. This is
They
sick.
these negative space weather covers, they do it for me. I love them so much.
Really.
Oh yeah. This is something I really, really enjoy.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude, it's great. Baker, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. It's probably something we would do. Yes, Stomp is very old. It is, dude. But yeah, man. Oh, hold on. Okay, no, I missed it. Sorry, I misread a comment. But
Mm.
yeah, man. So I'm excited about this. Like I said, DC Vertigo doing their thing, and dude, it's back in a big way. We just had the Bleeding Hearts. Now we've got End of Life. So I'm picking these up, man. And who
Oh yeah.
knows? Who knows, man? Lefteros is saying the same thing here when he says that this one has some great talents behind it, and he's not wrong. Um, and a grounded premise that I don't think anyone will be shocked to see if it's eventually optioned. Another possibility for sure. And yeah, I could totally see that with such a concept here with the book, man. You have a new series about a hitman on the run after accidentally robbing an assassin. So yeah,
Sounds I love this. So it was already on my FOC list even before I read whatever.
it's
It
not.
looked interesting.
I just hope he's not robbing Nielsen. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Great question, Pacino. Great question. I'll send you videos. I'll send you videos. But yeah, man. But this is a pickup for me. Moving on, though, Exquisite Corpses. You guys hear me talk about this every time it comes through on FOC or any way, shape, or form. Of course, on the top 10 list, you're hearing a lot about Exquisite Corpses because, of course, we've gotten some news out of Tynion stuff. This is now going to be a project. A lot of Tynion projects, books are becoming movies, animated TV shows, etc. Exquisite Corpses, guys, has been one of my favorite reads, and we have now issue number 10. This is going to be the polybags version, of course, that comes with a trading card. Every single issue of the polybag does come with a trading card. So yes, for me, I've been collecting all these. I've said it before on previous streams that I haven't opened a single one of my polybags yet to look at the cards, and I'm just, people ask me why. And I said I'm gonna wait until the end. Like once I collect all of the polybags, I'm gonna open them. But I'm not the biggest card guy, right? So I don't have like all of these, sleeves. Like I don't want to put it in a Pokemon sleeve. I don't want to put it in like, those little hard top loaders, like the little card top loaders. I don't have
Oh,
any. I don't have any. So when I do have that, I'll do it. I want to protect these, man. I know it's meant to be a trading card game. Sorry, a game that you could play, but I kind of just want to keep them. You know what I mean? That's just
oh
me.
no,
The
I
collectible.
can't wait. I open mine immediately.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to I rearranged all my boxes, but I have all the books that I bought. I have all the cards, and I didn't get any chase spot foils or whatever. But no, I'm definitely this is definitely a buy for me. I love this. I have yet to meet someone who read this and didn't like it.
Dude, it's so good. So
Yeah,
good. Yeah, I'm loving it, man.
yeah.
Shout out. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. I think it's Deeds. Yeah, this looks like Deeds. All the name changing that YouTube did kind of like messes me up. Like I know this is David Lepage, right? Like I'm just trying to remember. But yeah, we're actually going to talk about something David Lepage related when we get to the market report. So hang tight for that one. But
Okay.
yeah, man, dude, we're very close to 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget, guys, we're gonna have a big giveaway show again, of course, once we hit 1,000 subscribers. But Exquisite Corpses issue 10, definitely want to pick it up. We're getting very close to the end of this, guys. It's almost done. So don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Moving on though, this one being a cover selection. That's right. It's only here because of the cover. Because if you ask me what Death of Pachuco is, I have no idea. I haven't read a single issue, but issue number 5, of course, gives us the Jay Gonzo variant. Jay Gonzo doing his trademark work here with this cover. I always feel like you would really enjoy Gonzo covers, Steve, because I feel like this is up your alley.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm gonna read them and I'll report next week and I'll let you know what I think of this.
Yeah, well, the
Looks
read, sure.
interesting.
Let me
Yeah.
know. Let me know. But cover wise,
Oh,
You're
colors are just fantastic.
yeah, and not only that, you're a tattoo artist, dude. So
I
you
am.
you might have an appreciation for that.
I do. Yeah, yeah. This is I honestly, there's green and purple, such a good mix.
Uh, Dude, it's so funny because it reminds me of when we were in the band, man. These were like
Yeah.
your colors. Didn't you have like a drum set or like your guitar amp was purple or something? No?
My amp was purple, and I had also a sparkling green drum set when I played drums.
There you go. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. This is why.
Yeah,
This
there
is
you
why.
go.
And Leftero's making more sense as to why I now understand your love for those colors.
Yep.
Um, it all makes sense. But anyways, Jay Gonzo with an amazing variant for Death of Pachuco, issue number 5. Then we move on. All right, X-Men United number 1. This one here being the main cover. Just so you guys know, although it's the main, there's a connecting for this one. It's a new series about a school for young mutants called Gray Matter Lane. Likely features the first appearance of all new mutants. Now, like I said, it is a connecting. As you can see, you got Emma Frost there, with basically everything we need to see out of this half of the cover. But yeah, so it kind of gives me the Strange Academy vibes. Strange Academy, Steve, is also something I would suggest you put on your read list. It
Yeah.
is wonderful, man. I know you dig Doctor Strange. You dig the sorcery stuff. You're into it.
Yeah.
Um, I really think you would like it. Of course, I would suggest doing some homework when it comes to Doctor Strange, but it's a young group of new mutants here that we're going to be getting within this one, and I get the Strange Academy vibes. So for me, it's kind of like this is a pickup. Strange Academy did some big numbers on the aftermarket for a good period of time. It still holds very well. Don't forget that these books were available at cover price. I'm not talking about the later prints doing like crazy numbers, but that first
Mm.
printing did great. So who knows, guys? Who knows? I think, given that it's giving me these types of vibes, there's probably an upside when it comes to possibilities, spec, etc. But also at the same time, if you're an X-Men fan, New Mutants, I mean, why not? Just pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, it looks
Yep.
really good. I saw it on the list, and I added it to the list because it just looks amazing as a cover alone, and I'm sure the read is gonna be just as good.
Yep. No, dude, this cover is great. There's a lot of good covers, of course, for X-Men United. But yes, for me, this is a pickup, another Rogue Booty cover. Damn right. Dude, look what they did. The thirst trap is there. You got enough of the assets that we want to see of Emma. Then you got Rogue. My, oh my. I didn't
Mm.
even notice that there was a title there, to be honest with you. X-Men United. There it is. But anyways, moving on from this. Hold on. Deed's saying, no, sorry, it's Comic Nation. X-Men fans need to do a lot of research to keep track of all the reboot titles. You know what? When it comes to X-Men, I'm the first one to say it. It's kind of why I neglect X-Men a lot, is because of that. I feel like this might be a good jumping on point. And you know what's even more cool about this? I love when we get Del Mundo doing these types of covers, because if there's anybody, I feel like Del Mundo, dude, get familiar if you're not already with the
Okay.
artist. If you go back, go look at all his covers, man. Every cover he drops, dude, it always captures what the book is about, or what the moment from that book is about. And here you could see, man, kind of like the kids crossing right to the crosswalk, and you've got
Yeah.
Wolverine there being the guard, stopping the vehicles, making sure the kids are crossing just fine. It is brilliant, man. I feel like Del Mundo goes always out of the box to come up with something so creative, and he's done it many times, man. You guys remember Ultimate Spider-Man? I forget which issue it was, man, but he did that cover where he pays he paid homage to when Spider-Man was Spider-Man no more, dude. He takes his suit, puts it in the garbage can, and that was it, dude. And he calls back to that moment on a particular cover where now he's a dad, right? And he's carrying the laundry basket now. Like it's the laundry basket with the suit type thing, and he's going to do laundry for, I guess, the wife and the kids and whatever. Del Mundo's excellent,
Yeah.
excellent at doing such a thing, man. And who knows? Yes, Jeb bringing up a good point, man. We've not seen some of these kids. this might be some of their first cover appearances. So definitely worthy of a pickup, in my opinion. Maybe I put a lot of emphasis on my love for Del Mundo, but I find him to be one of the most. He's extra creative with his covers, man. They always tell a story, and I love that. So props to him. But not only that, Scotty Young could do that too, man. Don't forget. Yeah, Scotty Young is
Hmm.
awesome, dude. And I love this because who do we get here on this cover? It's Professor Logan. Can you picture this guy teaching kids, man? I don't know, man.
I could see chairs flying for sure.
Yeah, dude. 100%. Losing
I
his
love his
shit.
covers. I really
Yeah.
do love his covers, man. He's so good at what he does.
Scotty Young is awesome, dude. I love
Yeah.
Scotty Young, and this cover is it's great as well, man. So another good cover, man. There's a lot of good covers, like I said, for this one. I'm actually really excited for this. So, and I'm not even the biggest X-Men fan. I'll put that out there, man. Like I said, there's a lot of story when it comes to X-Men that I've just completely overlooked. Obviously, I'm very familiar with the Claremont stuff. I'm very familiar with the OG stuff. But then after things from like Krakoa and on, I'm kind of like I'm lost. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I've skipped out on so much stuff. But this has me excited, like I said. So it's gonna be a fresh. It's gonna feel refreshing to read such a title. So I'm looking forward to this, man. It's gonna be fun, and the covers alone are awesome, wicked fun as well.
Yeah.
I pointed this one out, pointing out obviously the Del Mundo, the connecting for all the right reasons. So yeah, I think I'm picking up all three covers. So I think that's where we stand on that one, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, homage to X-Men 2 Professor Logan. Look at that, pretty cool. Movie. Yeah. Dude, the movie. Yeah. Again, I feel like they could have a lot of fun with having him as a professor within this
Yeah.
title within this run. So I'm curious to see how his dialogue is going to be within this. But anyways, moving on from X-Men United #1, guys. This is the thumbnail tonight, and it's funny because Lefteros was like, "This is basically you," meaning me. Coming back tonight for tonight's show because I've been MIA. I'm like, dude, this is me contemplating if I should even put my suit back on, meaning like, should I just call it quits? But Batman: The Dark
Not
Knight
allowed.
Returns, #1, dude. This is going to be such an amazing cover to have in the collection. You got Jim Lee doing this, but it's great. It's very rare that I say, pick up a facsimile, dude. When you got Jim Lee doing a cover as such, and Steve, you're relatively new. Like I said at the beginning of the show, when it comes to reading and stuff like that, I don't think you've had the opportunity to read Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, right?
No, but I do have this.
Nice. Okay.
So I will read it.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome,
I
dude.
but I feel like this cover it's hard not to get it.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to Frank Miller, dude, it's peak for me. It's peak, and I I think when it comes to Batman stuff, The Dark Knight Returns is definitely like up
Top
there.
tier. Mm.
Yeah, it's up there, dude. It's so good, and I love this. I love when they drop facsimiles for people who haven't had the opportunity to give these a read. What kind of sucks is like sometimes facsimiles come out and then they don't give you the continuation of a story, so you just read that
Yeah.
one issue and you're like, what? I want to know more. But yeah, man, it's an awesome cover, dude. I think
Yeah.
Jim Lee crushed it,
I feel,
with this
I
cover.
feel like I saw a few other covers of this. Am I wrong? Or is this the only one?
No, there's other ones. This one's actually
Okay.
the cover C. I obviously you're gonna have the classic cover, I believe, as the as a facsimile. But the Miller cover for this is horrible, dude. I saw that. Yikes! But hey, man, dude. Look, Miller's up there. He's up there. And
Mhm.
he's still pump. He's still pumping. So I mean, I show him love on that aspect. I show him love on that aspect. But me too. I choose to just remember the older Miller, if that makes any sense. But yeah, man, I think the Jim Lee cover is great. This is an absolute. I need to pick this one up. You know what? If I could get a book signed by Jim Lee, I think this would be a fun one to get signed, man. I think it would look great in a slab or great just signed as a wall book. It's just a great
Yeah.
book. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, moving on from this. Oh, Mark Spears fans, since we're talking Batman, we've got Batman, Superman, World's Finest, issue 48. This one being the cover B. And of course, we're getting the trading card style cover by Mark Spears. And he's been doing several of these. We've seen them throughout the last couple of weeks, months. And man, I think within the solicits that came out not just the other day, man. I think it was the April ones. I think I saw a Superman Batman one, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think the Joker one is awesome. I think it's up his alley as well, though, when it comes to characters, man, because like we've seen what he does on Monsters, man. Dude, it kind of feels like a Monsters cover. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
Joker. Well, obviously, Mark Spears is Mark Spears. It's always going to feel like a Mark Spears cover, but you get what I'm saying, right?
yeah. There's some artists that you can look at it and you see and you know who it is. This is definitely a Spears book. I want him to do a bad cover because I haven't seen him do a bad cover yet, and it's starting to bother me.
Yeah,
Every cover he's done, and I've seen, I'm like, Jesus, man, he's always hitting the mark. It's insane.
I question if you've seen every cover he's done because I haven't. I can tell you that much, dude.
I haven't covers. So many covers. It's crazy, but especially like those two blind bags that just came, like the Halloween one and the Horrorland one. There was not a bad cover in that whole batch.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, he's a workhorse, but yeah, I mean, there's way more Mark Spears to talk, guys. Obviously, this is this really neat Joker cover, but wow,
again,
again. Okay, focus. So we've got Mark Spears, Monsters issue 9. I can't focus.
Mama.
Okay, back to focusing. Mark Spears, Monsters issue number 9. This one being the cover B. We've got a Lady Dracula cover. That's right, and no polybag this time, guys. There's no polybag. You can pick up the book. And it doesn't end there because yes, you've got this one, and you've got, dude, this is a sick cover.
Freaking mental.
Yeah, dude, it's like the right shade, the right like shade of darkness going on here with the character. It's the 1 in 50 incentive for Mark Spears Monsters issue 9, and it's the spiral cover depiction. Really nice, dude. This is
insane.
Yep. Hold on, I'm just trying to pull up the chat. Like I said, I'm on a loaner computer right now, guys. This is a loaner. That reminds me of even I can't say the word loner without thinking of a movie. I don't know if you do that every now and then. Yeah, get the loner. The loner. The loner. But yeah, man, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Breastula. By far the best cover of the night so far. But yeah, man. Monsters issue 9, another Mark Spears book, definitely to pick up if you're a big fan of Mark Spears. But moving on from that, I feel like Lefteros is being a little biased here, but he's not wrong because it is a nice cover. Of course, we've got the second printing of Dungeons of Doom issue number 1, the 1 in 25 incentive. Anindito, Ario Anindito. We got it. We did it, right? We did it.
Yeah, you got it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, sick cover though. Really nice cover. It kind of reminds me of the what were those Marvel Masterpiece cards? Is that what I'm thinking? I am. I just realized that. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, it was it was the Marvel Masterpiece cards. Yeah, I feel like this is like artwork that would belong on that.
I'll take your word for it.
Google it, bro. Google it. But anyways, really neat. Moving on from that, though, we've got Predator Bloodshed issue number 1. And this one being a 1 in 25 incentive. Another nice cover here. And who do we got here doing the cover? It's Dolly. Yeah, there you go. Very nice.
I didn't realize how big Predator was in this world.
Oh, it's huge, dude.
Yeah, I didn't. It's like everywhere I turn, there's Predator Badlands, and then there's this one, Bloodshed, and there's a lot of Predator books. It's really crazy. Maybe I have to pick it up and start reading.
Are you a fan of like the movies?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never watched any of them.
Wow. Okay, really? I had no idea.
Yeah, I'd never really caught my eye and be like, okay, you
Okay,
need to
hold
watch
on. Not even Aliens versus Predator.
Not even,
Oh my god.
not even.
We've got some talking to do, Steve. Do your homework. This is Steve, bro. We're getting you caught up on a lot of things. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
something you need to get on.
I know.
Listen, they're
I
not all
know.
bangers. I'll tell you straight up, dude. They're really not all bangers. But
Yeah.
now I want to know which ones you think are good. But this cover is for sure a very nice one, and it's the 1 in 25 incentive for Predator Bloodshed issue number 1. Moving on from this, though, guys. Oh my god. Ultimates 21. Check out this. Where did Steve go? We lost Steve. Steve, come back. Don't leave me, bro. Don't leave me. Come back. Okay, you're back. There you go. Amazing cover. Of course, this one being Inhyal Klee. You're getting the Earth 6160 Ultimate Universe, of course, version of Ghost Rider on this cover. I don't want to butcher the name. It's Cerebrus, right? The three-headed dog.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Thank you. You make me feel so good. But yeah, dude, it's such a sick cover, man. I love it. I love the blue flame happening here with him. It's just I don't know. It's wicked.
I love
cool,
the twist. It's nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and this is a great series. I just finished reading number 20 today.
Yeah, Cerebrus. Yeah, I was right. Okay.
Yeah. See, I told you. Listen to me a bit.
I feel like I pronounced it Cerebrus or something like Cerebrus.
Yeah.
See what happens, dude. Yeah, the more languages you learn, it's so good. No, see, English, French, Italian, terrible. Anyway, but yes, awesome cover. Loved it. Yeah,
it's a great series too.
Thanks, Jeb. You always make me feel good for sure, man. But yes, wicked cover. This is a pickup for me. Ultimate is disappearing. New characters, dude. I don't think it. I think it's not disappearing. We've said this before. We're still gonna see some things carry over, crossover. The big showdown's coming. I don't know if you guys saw the Ultimate Endgame issue 5 in the solicitations, man. They got some cool covers, bro. They actually paid homage to Avengers 1, the movie. It's so good. What a well done cover. Forgot who did it, but it's so good. Totally gonna pick that one up. We'll talk about at a future FOC for sure. But Psylocke Ninja issue number 2, the 1 in 50 incentive. This one being a Swabby cover. Beautiful cover, man. Just look at this.
Yeah.
As a virgin, oh my god.
The last time I co-hosted, we spoke about Psylocke Ninja 1, and now we're talking about number 2. And I picked up number 1 because it was insane cover.
It did well though. Did you not see how well it did?
Yeah, I didn't read it yet, but I'm gonna get to it. It's on my to-do list. So, but what a crazy book that was. What a nice cover,
dude.
This one was just as nice.
I was seeing that book for issue number 1 selling for pretty good coin, dude. And I'm talking I think it was a 1 in 100.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Art Germ one. That one was that was a nice cover.
Yeah, the Art Germ is a nice one as well. I think we have a winner. I agree with you, dude. One of the best covers this week on FOC. So for me, no brainer. If you guys could afford it as the Virgin 1 in 50 incentive, go for it because it's a banger. This is a banger of a cover, just stunning. But moving on from that, I keep talking about Ito. I love Ito. I'm loving all the work I'm seeing out of Ito. And I kind of feel like I'm late to the Ito train, if that makes any sense. But we get Power Rangers Prime issue 15. This one being the FOC reveal variant. Ito has been crushing it, man. There's just so many amazing covers coming out by Ito at the moment. I can't look past one. I can't not order one when it comes to Ito because Ito is just doing amazing work, dude. And as you can see here, man, if you follow Ito on Instagram, dude, you'll see how the work is done. Like, dude, with the brushes, the painting, the this, the that.
Oh, these are hand painted.
Dude, it's so fascinating to watch. Yeah, so fascinating. And I could sit there sometimes if ever you're wondering why it's taking me so long in the washroom. Well, I'm watching Ito do his thing. But yeah, dude, it's
Sure.
crazy. Yeah, no, I'm serious. Well, it's that, or I just watch nonsense. But dude, love watching what Ito's putting out, man,
Yeah.
and it is fascinating. Like I said, to watch what Ito's doing and how these covers come about to these pieces. It's just it's so good, and I loved Power Rangers as a kid. I obviously
Who
fell
doesn't?
off some of the more recent comics. I was reading it for a little bit, like some of the Power Rangers stuff up until recent years, but I've completely disconnected. And I'm not even up to date with the Prime stuff, so I need to catch up. And like I said, Ito, it's an easy sell for me. This is a pickup.
It's a nice cover for sure. I like the steroid Red Ranger. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to shout out Michael Baker for bringing this up, because the GI Joe Storm Shadow one, oh my god, dude! If you see this cover, even if you're not a fan of GI Joe, you're gonna want this cover because of how good Ito did this cover. I gotta find it. Hold on. Nah, I can't find it. Oh no, I found it. Hold on. It's a GI Joe issue 21. GI Joe 21. Yeah, I just want to show you guys this because, oh god, man, it is so damn good. Hold up. I'm just gonna share my screen. Baker, thank you so much for bringing that up, man. Totally should have prepared that for you guys because it's that good. Hold on. Where is it? I don't want groceries now. Are you guys seeing groceries?
No.
It's groceries. Okay. It's not working, bro. I'm sorry. It's not working. But yeah, man. It's a sick cover. We ended up at groceries. Oh, here, hold on. I found another link. Let's try that. Skybound. Beautiful. So good. Okay, here. Got it. So we don't got to worry about groceries now. Sharing the screen. Bingo. Voila. I just got to show you this. This loaner computer sucks. Here you go.
That's sick.
Crazy, right?
Jesus. Wow. I'm not a G.I. Joe fan, but I would definitely buy this.
I just said that. Did I not say that?
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, I would never consider the G.I. Joe book ever.
Yeah.
But this one,
I'm into
find it.
Yeah. Dude, I really like this. I think, like I said, Ito does amazing work. So without a doubt, no surprise, totally going to be picking this one up, man. Yeah, yo, you're not wrong, man. It's usually my go-to, but I didn't know. I totally forgot which issue it was. So there's that. It's a 1 in 100. So yeah, prepare your wallet. That sucks when it comes to the GI Joe one, but it is what it is. Seattle wins. So we've got our Super Bowl set, baby. Here we go.
There you go.
You ready, Steve?
We beat them once in the Super Bowl. I ain't scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. You got this. But anyways, guys, Essentia, man, has been dropping some amazing covers. I know a lot of people are loving these. And of course, it goes without saying that Carla Cohen is killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. Some great covers. And Carla Cohen dropping another heater over here, another banger with Essentia issue 32. Not only is it available as a trade, and it's funny because it says it's not the final cover art. I'm assuming that's because of the trade itself. Because with the Virgin, obviously, it's pretty much the same thing, and it doesn't say that. So, that being said, both are great choices. If you're into the Virgins, why not? And if you're into trades, this is also a good alternative, cheaper on the wallet, and you get yourself a stunning cover. So, love what Carla Cohen's doing, man. This one is a wicked cover. You pay attention to that ice cream cone.
Yeah, it's
You see what's going on in there? You see what's going on in there? I see. Before I thought of the loner with the mask, and now I thought of Eddie Murphy, bro. I got my ice cream. I got my. Come on, if you guys don't know, maybe I don't know. Maybe did I date myself with that? Probably. But anyways, Essentia 32. Moving on, guys. The big book. It goes without saying. We're at issue 17 when it comes to Absolute Batman. if you're new to the hobby, I understand why you are not pre-ordering anything Absolute Batman. If you've been in this for quite some time now, I don't know why you're not pre-ordering Absolute Batman. Unless your name is Travis, which that I can't forgive you.
Wait a
But yeah, man,
second. Time out. He doesn't pre-order Absolute Batman?
no, I believe that's the case because sometimes he hits me up and he's like, dude, I totally forgot to pre-order this issue or that issue. I'm like, how do you do that? It's Absolute Batman. But
Oh my
Absolute
God.
Batman 17 is giving us the first appearance and cover, of course, of Absolute Poison Ivy. Can you look at what's coming out of Batman there or out of his mouth? I don't know if it's going in, if it's going out, whatever it is, but something's happening.
Let's hope it's going out.
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, there's a lot of great covers again when it comes to Absolute Batman issue
Mhm.
17. We know Joker's in play right now. There's a lot of things. We're getting a lot more characters coming in as well, all at the same time. Obviously, Poison Ivy, as I said, is I don't know how big Poison Ivy is going to be, how long we're going to see Poison Ivy, because there's somebody that's immediately going to be following 2 issues after this. But it's really one of the best books that is out there right now. And of
Yeah.
course, we have the 1 in 25 incentive by Kershaw, and I definitely can't stress it enough. Absolute Batman should be on everybody's pull list by now. Are you
Absolutely.
pre-ordering, Steve?
I sure am. You bet your ass I'm never gonna miss an Absolute Batman. Come on.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the reason I'm reading comics in the first place.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad they pushed Sonic to the next FOC. Yeah, Wallace a little happier. Me too, dude.
Yeah.
I guess next week we'll be talking about it for sure. With I would sleep with Perillo to get to Cohen. Yeah, she's stunning. She's gorgeous. I don't know if I would go to that extreme though. Like Perillo's awesome. Don't get me wrong, he's awesome, but like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? But anyways, Absolute Batman issue 17 on FOC this week goes without saying. It should be on everybody's pull list. It's the hottest book right now when it comes to comics, guys. Those were the FOC selections of the week. Of course, our brother Leftero is putting together this awesome list. There's many other covers for a lot of these books that we spoke about that are just stunning, amazing, and I encourage you all to go check out these websites. If you live in the United States, go check out comicnation.us. They're giving you 15% off of the cover price, but get an additional 5% off by using discount code Black Crown. And of course, if you're in Canada, well, 20% off every single week on Comic Legion's website. That's comiclegion.ca. And if it's your first order, use discount code enlist to get an additional 5% off. I know, dude. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. Are you though? Are you though? Are you? Anyways. But yes, guys, and don't forget, go check out coverprice.com. Lefteros has his article that drops every single week for FOC, where he dives into why he's selected these books, and of course does the exact same thing for New Comic Book Day. So make sure to check it out. All right, that was FOC. Steve, this is normally the part where we catch up with you.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick one because we've got you for the whole show. What's your last 2 weeks been like, bro? What's it been like?
I didn't do too much, but
Okay.
I did. I rewatched season 2 of Loki because when we spoke the last show,
Yeah.
you were a bit shocked that I like season 1 over season 2.
Yeah, I was.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me give season 2 a second chance. I watched it again. It is absolutely amazing, but I'm still gonna say that season 1 was my favorite.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna stick to it.
Totally
I'm
fine.
gonna stick to it.
You don't
And I
like
really
key
do.
lime pie. You don't like key lime pie. That's what it is.
No, it was good though. It was very good. What else did I do? I watched all of Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible is great,
good.
which we'll definitely dive into for sure. They're
Yeah.
calling for your theme song, so we have to do it. So yeah, guys,
Okay.
this is Steve. Here we go. Here we go. That's Steve on the whammy, bro. He's hitting that. He's hitting that. But yeah, man. So of course, Invincible is just amazing. We'll chat about that a little later on. So you've been like kicking back, watching TV. That's what it sounds like, bro.
I know. I read a bit. I finished Ultimate X-Men, which I had maybe 3 or 4 issues left from the last time we spoke.
Mhm.
And I read the Ultimates.
The Ultimates is fantastic, dude. I
It's
love
so
the Ultimates.
good. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit confusing at times, but every book for me is confusing. Like
Well,
I'm up on
it-
all.
it's normal though. Do you feel like you're catching up with what's happening now within comics? Now the Ultimates,
Yeah.
obviously, the Ultimate Universe, being its own thing, and it's more of a recent time where this has taken place. And we'll go back to, I believe, 2024, when we really started to dive into this Ultimate Universe, and within that, I mean, it's a newer universe. This is all new, right? So
Yeah.
for yourself, do you find it hard because you're not familiar with certain characters? You might be seeing, I don't know, Ultimate Echo for the first time, but you have no idea what the original Echo is maybe supposed to be, right?
Exactly.
I
For sure, it's the new characters, or for me, everybody's a new character, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, I get. You know what? And I'm curious how that must feel like, because you're learning
Strange.
about these new characters in a totally new universe that is not
Exactly.
relevant to the main timeline. Yet.
But all I keep thinking of, okay, this is this version, but what's the original version like? Is it the same? Is it a man? Is it a woman? I'm not sure. So
Yeah.
I'm like constantly like asking Gemini, okay, explain to me this and explain to me that, and I'm just trying to get caught up with everything.
Now
It's fun.
I know I'm slightly younger than you, but what the hell's Gemini, bro?
It's the AI that's on Samsungs, because I don't have an iPhone, because I
Dear
don't want
Lord.
an iPhone.
Dear Lord. But I mean, that's great. I mean, it's a very quick way of getting your information fed to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it must be interesting for sure, learning about all these new characters from new universes where you've never even met the original character. So
Mhm.
I'm curious to know what it's gonna feel like, once you dive into the OG stuff, the real stuff, the regular stuff. Not to say that the Ultimate Universe isn't real, but you know what I mean. This is a totally
Yeah.
different take
No, I know.
on these characters that we've come to know. It's kind of like Absolute Batman, right? You know Batman,
But I
majority
know
of these
Batman
characters,
pretty well. Yeah.
but of course, it's not the original type of material that we've all grown up with, where Bruce Wayne, rich, his parents, he came from a rich background. It's totally different.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. So you've done a lot of that. Reads, anything?
Apart from the Ultimates, I've been catching up. Exquisite Corpses and whatever I've been already reading. I'm catching up to the latest issue. Reading about like 30 books a week. It's pretty
Dear
good.
God. And that's you on what seems to be a more quiet week.
It's a quiet week. I only started reading yesterday.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
I
What's
didn't
not
read
quiet?
all of the week before. What?
What's not quiet is the market, baby. The market has been moving, bro. So with that, it's time for the market report, sir. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. All right, guys, it's time for the market report. We're going to be looking at some of the books that sold on the aftermarket within the last week. Now, of course, we tend to look at multiple lists, whether it be House of Stein, CVSI, Key Collector, Covrprice, looking at sales throughout Go Collect, eBay. But most importantly, Michael Baker with the Baker Shakers. My brother, Michael Baker, hits me up every single day telling me about books that sold on the aftermarket. And let it be known, Michael Baker's not the only one. He's not the only one. No. I'm getting some other people doing this too, which I'll show you guys in a few minutes. Now, when it comes to this list, guys, I want to put it out there because I've been asked a few times, what makes you pick these books? What really inspires you to select these ones? Look, I'll be honest with you guys. There's a lot of top 10 lists. I'm even hosting Covrprice's top 10 list every single week. I kind of don't want to talk about the books that get talked about repetitively. You know what I mean? Like Absolute Batman. Yay. You know what I mean? I try to avoid it. And I just want to talk about some other books as well because, man, the aftermarket, dude, the market's moving. It's moving. And just to show you, book number 1, we got Caliber presents issue number 1. This is the first Baker Shaker this week. Michael Baker hit me up to let me know that it's time to travel back to 1989, the best year ever, because that's the year I'm born. First appearance of the Crow in an 8-page story right there. 128 CGC 9/8 on the census, and even at 128 CGC 9/8, selling at $1,425 US, it's significantly lower than its all-time high sale, but it's the Crow, baby. And Steve, I feel like you have an appreciation for the Crow.
Honestly, no clue.
No, dude, you never watched the Crow with Brandon Lee?
Nope. I'm telling you, I'm way behind on a lot of things, my friend.
I'm gonna have to shut you down. You got to go back and watch the Crow, bro.
I know. I have a huge list of things. My God, you guys throw so many things at me every week, and I have to pick and choose what I'm gonna do. I haven't watched everything. I'm telling you.
Mark it down. You got to watch the Crow. Brandon Lee, dude. Ugh. But anyways,
it's on the list. It's on the list. Hey, don't hate. I'm trying my best.
There's no hate. Yeah, banned, dude. Like, you didn't even need to be a comic book fan. It's a part of history. It's a part of so much. But
I don't know.
Jokes aside, Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, he actually died filming that movie. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I heard that. That I know. I'm not completely blind and in the dark, but I just never watched it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you get like half a point, but I'm still shocked you never. Yeah, go watch The Crow. You could even leave now. You don't even have to finish the show with me. Go watch The Crow. But yeah, dude, it is one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. I've said it before. I should have never watched that as a kid. God bless my parents. I love them so much for letting me get away with so much when I was a kid. Or maybe they I don't feel like they were the type of parents that would be like, put this on and just just leave us alone. They weren't that type at all. I just feel like parents were more hip back in the day, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't mess around at home. They'll beat you with a wooden spoon, bro, or a slipper.
Yeah.
But we could watch wrestling and suck it. You know what I mean? Like it was cool. It was still cool.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, back to The Crow, man. One of my favorite movies growing up, and to this day, man, I can still go back and enjoy it. It's obviously sad what ended up happening to Brandon Lee. He died at the hospital where Comic Nation is. That is wild. I didn't know that. But yeah, dude. First appearance of The Crow in an 8-page story. I think Caliber Presents is definitely a book to have in your collection if you're a fan of The Crow. And I mean, anything after the Brandon Lee film, I've completely just ignored. There was a recent one that came out. Dude, I heard nothing but negative things. I haven't watched it. So
you haven't watched it? Come on.
No, you can't shame me on that one, bro. Honestly, after not watching Brandon Lee, no, you stay in your lane. You stay in your lane. But yeah, man, Caliber Presents number 1, CGC 9/8, selling for $1,425. Moving on from this one, though, guys, I love Bruce Timm, man. I talk about Bruce Timm every chance I get. I know it's not a monstrous sale, but I just needed to talk about this. Wonder Woman 80th anniversary, 100-page spectacular. This one takes us to 2021. It's the Bruce Timm cover. It's animation inspired, of course. Everybody knows Bruce Timm and his animated stuff. CGC 9.8, selling for $155 US. Cover price daily shaker. It is actually the highest sale recorded to date when it comes to this. And yeah, dude, I love this.
I like it. Gives me the like Saturday morning cartoon vibe.
That's exactly what it is. But I'm sure if you want to talk, did you like Batman Beyond, sir?
Yes, I did.
There you go.
Yes, I did. See?
Yeah.
I watched things.
Did you like Batman the animated series?
Oh my God, I'm still watching it now with my daughter. Of course.
There you go.
Of course.
So there you go.
Batman, it's very hard to stump me. I've pretty much watched them all.
Yeah, Bruce Timm is dude. The Batman the animated series is Bruce Timm. So
Mm.
all of this is Bruce Timm. That I mentioned and way much more. He's done even like Justice League stuff. He's Superman the animated series, which you obviously can tell. You know how you were saying earlier, Bruce. Well, not Bruce Timm. Sorry, you were saying earlier, Mark Spears. How like when you
Yeah.
see an artist, you know it's them.
Yeah.
That's Bruce Timm. Like I love Bruce Timm. I love this cover and $155. Sure, pretty
Pretty good
impressive.
deal.
Pretty impressive, but yeah, Naughty Bruce Timm is even better. Yes. I will stand with Lord of Brooklyn on that on a hill. I'll die with him if I have to. Naughty Bruce Timm is oh yeah, a vibe.
Oh yeah.
A vibe. But yeah, man, I love it. Underrated. I love the original Teen Titans cartoon show also. So there, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel indifferent, bro. I don't know. Like it has its moments. I would leave it at that. But yes, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. If I'm slow on the comments tonight, guys, I'm on a loner laptop
loner.
tonight, bro, and I'm hitting buttons that it's just not clicking, and I'm like, I don't know what to do next, man. But yeah, dude, awesome. Love Bruce Timm. Love this cover. CGC 98 of this one, $155. Beautiful book. Justice League Europe, issue 33. I swear to God, I did not put this on the list because I recently picked up another copy of like the hundreds that I have. I don't have hundreds, guys. I just got like a handful. But yes, Justice League Europe 33 is not a book I would imagine anybody wanting to pick up slabbed because they want it. I mean, it's just a Justice League Europe. It's just a regular issue with nothing behind it other than the fact that when we go back to 1991, you got a Sonic the Hedgehog 16-page insert within this book. Now, a lot of people pull out that insert, right? What they do is they remove the actual Justice League book from that insert and then they submit that to CGC. But no, there's 13 CGC 98s on the census when it comes to Justice League Europe, fully intact. And a CGC 98 just sold for $125. Cover price, daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. And I find that to be wild because that insert with Sonic, dude, sells for way more. You know what I mean? So,
Just the insert.
yeah, just the insert. Like if you slab it and you get
it comes cover and everything.
That Pacino, yeah. How dare you keep that Sonic inside? Yeah, no, it so it does come with a cover. Like I said, it's basically an insert here. Look, I just recently shared this on Instagram. If anything, I'll pull it up just to show you guys. But yeah, man, on the inside of it, you've got the 16 pages that gives us the insert. It's a promo for the Sonic comic, obviously before the Sonic comic book ended up coming out. And a lot of people pick up this particular issue specifically just for that. Nothing more to it. You know what I mean? Which, again, this is a dollar book all day long. Like, if we go dollar bin diving, which we still haven't done that yet, Steve. We need to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. When do you want to do that?
Whenever you're free.
We'll talk about it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the show. But
my tastes have evolved. So
yeah, I'm so curious to know what you would pick up. But back to what I was saying. People pick up this book, and what was the other one, man? It was Detective Comics 639. If somebody double check that, I want to make sure I didn't say the wrong thing. But I know it's 639. It's got to be. The Detective Comics and this one here have the insert, and yeah, dude, where did I share it? Unless I shared it in a chat.
There you go. Pacino confirmed 639.
Okay, there you go. I have a feeling I shared it in a chat, or it's somewhere on my Instagram, guys. Like I've got to scroll to find this. But yeah, so anyways, on the inside, you've got the inserts where you've got the promo, and that alone carries way more weight, in my opinion. But still, Justice League Europe 33, there's only 13 9/8 on the census because more people, I'm positive that promo on the inside got way more than 13 guys. I've seen so many of those. But a CGC 9/8 of this book sold for 125 US dollars. Now, moving on from this, since we're talking video games, this book every now and then tends to pop up, and I can't help but want to talk about it every time I see it because Earthworm Jim was one of my favorite video games on a Super Nintendo, and issue number 1 had a newsstand copy back in 1995. Now, there's 107 CGC 9/8 on the census. CGC, unfortunately, when it comes to this book, we don't really see how many newsstand versus direct copies exist on the census, but a 9.8 sold for $995, nearing very close to that $1,000 mark. And the cover price daily shaker right here confirms that this is the highest sale recorded to date for this in a newsstand. Are you familiar with Earthworm Jim? Did you play any of this? Dude,
Sure did.
what a trip this game was, man. What a
Yeah.
trip.
That was fun. I haven't played it in a long old time. But man, when I was young, I was all about Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, dude, the first one was, it was just awesomeness, man. Like with that gun there, you're just like shooting everything. He was swinging by like, I never understood the concept because his
I don't
body
know what he
would
was
like,
swinging by.
dude, he would pull his
Is he
head
shooting
off.
his own body?
He would pull his head off. Remember, he would pull his head off and like
Yeah.
the worm, bro, and he would like wrap it around the hook and swing. Those were wild times, bro. That was wild times.
I'm surprised that there's an actual comic book of this and it sold for this much money. You have to
There is,
really
and
love Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, dude, there's only a few issues. I think it's 3 or 5 issues. I can't remember off the top of my head. Talk so much about comics, I mix everything up. But yeah, dude, and they all sell for a pretty good coin, man. Now, this one, of course, the newsstand selling for this amount, but dude, the 9/8 in a direct, like you find, look, I'm looking at one $252 American, dude. That was 3 bids, CGC 9/8. So we're looking at 252 versus nearly $1,000, man. It's nuts. Nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Check your DM. I sent it to you. What did you send to me? It's talking to me. You're talking to me. I don't see anything in my DMs. Nope.
He's lying.
Then again, we use so many platforms. Oh no, there you go. He found my share. There you go. So I shared. So just to show you guys very quickly here, shout out Pacino for catching this old man right here. There you go. So I had shared this, and yeah, there's the insert, and it's 16 pages. I don't know. Oh yeah, 16 pages. So,
but it's a preview. It's not the actual comic.
It's well, yeah, it's more of a preview, but still, it's 16 pages. So there you go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, man, crazy to see the difference, right? Like 252 versus 995 when it comes from newsstand to direct with Earthworm Jim, but big sale, and yeah. Crazy to see on the list. Highest sale recorded to date, guys. Moving on though. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue 238. Some Larry Hama. Goodness. We go back to 2017 with this one. This one was the subscription edition. This is a John Royal cover. There's 3 CGC 9/8s on the census when it comes to this particular cover. CGC 9/8 being $240. Now, subscription edition is, of course, when you subscribe to an actual book. You could subscribe to books and have them like shipped to your house type thing. So that's exactly what this was. Now, John Royal Baker told me something in the DMs when he sent this, and now I can't unsee it because it kind of reminds me of it. He's like, John Royal is somebody he considers a poor man's J. Scott Campbell. those of you in the chat obviously are familiar with J. Scott Campbell. Steve, are you?
I've seen a few of his stuff, but to say I'm a connoisseur, no.
I see it, and with this particular cover, definitely do see that. But regardless, you could say poor man, or you could say his equal. You could say whatever you want. Similarities are definitely there, but I think
Mm.
John Royal crushed this cover. And it is so cool to see such books because this is one I had never seen before. So shout out to Michael Baker because I didn't even know this one existed. CGC 98 selling at $240. Like Bradshaw to Art Adams is a good comparison. I think that's a good one. John Royal more than holds his own. Yeah, definitely does. Definitely does. Lots of people are inspired by others. Royal has some great covers for sure. Apparently some I never even knew of. Like I said, I didn't even know this one existed. And yeah, man, I like seeing some of the comparisons of other artists that you guys are saying here in the chat. I think that would make some great content, man. I see Cliff is in the house. Shout out to Cliff. I don't know, man. Maybe do a video, man, where you compare some artists, man, and have that discussion. I think that's cool. She has little stick legs. So do I, bro. Whatever. Whatever. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue 238. This one, the subscription edition. John Royal cover, CGC 98, $240. Moving on, we go to Pokemon. That's right. The first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, #1. If you tell me you watched this, but not The Crow, bro, I'm confused. Okay.
I have watched
1998.
this.
Yeah,
Come on.
Jesus.
Come
What's going on? Steve. Grow up, Steve. No, I'm kidding.
No.
1998 is where we go. Movie adaptation. Of course, when it comes to this, it clearly says right there, the official movie adaptation on the cover. 25 CGC 98s on the census. CGC 98 selling for $450 US. Baker Shaker this week. Why did I throw this on the list for tonight? There's a few topics for sure, man. When it comes to Pokemon, obviously, like this movie was awesome. Goes without saying. It's a classic. But besides that, the card game, bro. The card game. When it comes to Pokemon cards, man, you see the craze that's going on. But it seems like One Piece is now the thing. I know you're a One Piece fan,
Sure
and dude, I'm seeing some of the stuff that's happening within the card game when it comes to One Piece, and holy shit. Some crazy coin being spent, man. Crazy coin. And I believe it's all because like fucking Logan Paul said something or whatever it was. Like it's like everybody
must have said something.
What an influence, dude. What an influence that guy's got to have if that's the case.
Well, in the card community, I guess he has a pretty decent collection. So whatever he does say, probably people take seriously. But I'm definitely not dipping my toe in that pool yet.
No,
I can't.
Absolutely not, man. Yeah, Logan Paul and Mr. Beast. But bro, I know we're only in the market portion of the show, and I'm not in the hot topics portion, but this isn't a topic I've got lined up for that the hot topics portion of the show. One thing I'm seeing a lot of though, when it comes to the trading card stuff, since we're on the subject. Dude, there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be within the news, man. There's a lot of holdups happening, a lot of robberies happening when it comes to the trading card stuff, man. And it's crazy, man. It's really sad to see, dude. I saw a holdup that happened, I think, in New York or something, in a shop. Like there's just kids there, or I want to say young adults, playing a card game. And boom, robbery, man. It was just like people showing up with guns and stuff. Like, yo, take it easy.
Just the value of these cards, it makes no sense why they're so expensive and why they're so valuable.
I can't.
Scary.
I can't answer, man. I'm not in the trading card
neither.
Game. I know the base of all these cards stuff. I'm not a card collector, but It is nuts to see, but man, like I said, it seems like people have shifted gears. But this was a very big sale when it comes to the Pokemon book itself, the Mewtwo Strikes Back, because I've seen some sales just recently for, I want to say within the $300 mark, $200, $250, somewhere around there. and 450 was quite up there. So I definitely had to bring this one and put it on the list. Shady dealers also scanning boxes, packs, etc. Oh, dude, I that pisses me off.
Hmm.
People weighing shit and stuff like that, but it's a
Yeah.
whole subject for another day, man. I would love to do an episode based on that, man. Like we just talk about the shitty stuff that happens within the hobbies.
Ugh.
But
So in. I have a few stories.
yeah, I'm sure you do, man. But anyways, moving on. I said it before. I try to avoid talking about what's happening on lists, but sometimes you just can't avoid it because it is so big and wild at the same time. Absolute Batman, the 2025 annual #1. I'm not going to tell you the year. Obviously, it's 2025. Felix Comic Art, limited to 1,000 copies. The cover is by one of my favorites, Daniel Warren Johnson. A CGC 98, not signed, guys. It's like just a blue label, man. $1,050, man.
It's
This
crazy.
is a huge coin, man.
But I'm not surprised.
I am,
I'm
dude. I don't get it. Beautiful cover. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
the craze. Everybody's in. Go on Whatnot. Anybody who's selling Absolute Batman, doesn't matter which cover it is. If it's a first print, it's selling high.
Yeah.
It's selling very high.
No, for sure. But the Felix Comic Art stuff, man, there's a huge hype behind this, man. And I'm still trying to find justification behind it because I don't know. I really don't know. And
Probably-
what were you going to say?
It's probably the limited print run that makes it more.
No, I
that
call
people
bullshit.
want it
bro.
more.
No, I call bullshit. There's a lot of other exclusives, even within the Absolute Batman runs that are exclusives that have maybe the same counts. It
I
can't
don't
be
think
that.
so.
It can't be that. I don't know. I really don't know. It's really nice. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing these types of covers. Daniel Warren Johnson's one of my favorites, but I'm trying to justify the price tag, and I'm not getting it. And I guess that's maybe just me. There's some here in the chat that seem to be agreeing with me, but it's not a knock at the cover. It's not a knock at
No, it's not.
at what they're putting out. Shout out to Felix Comic Art for doing what they're doing. But yeah, this is big coin, man.
It
Big
is.
coin. Yeah. Searching for justification. Welcome to the world of Cliff on Comics, man. Yeah. Cliff asks a lot of the hard questions, man, and I love that. But spoof buying, I've seen people talk about that, man. Could be, who knows, man. But whatever it is, man, it's Bitcoin that's being spent, man. Comic Nation saying he represents these artists and has big money buyers who get all the original art. The original art, I could totally understand, dude. But I don't know, man. Like why these particular Felix comic art covers are just exploding when it comes to the Absolute Batman stuff. You know, Steve brought up the point of it being limited, probably causing that. When you look at limited stuff, man, let's go back to New York Comic Con. The Akira homage did wonderful. It's still doing wonderful on the aftermarket, but also a limited print run. And it's not hitting these numbers, not to my knowledge. So I don't know. I really don't know.
I think it's just maybe it also combination. You have Absolute Batman, Limited. It's Felix Comic Art. It's all of it all put together.
There's a great story here within the book. I could see why people, with the headlock here taking place with this certain person on the cover. I get it, man. It kind of like captures it, but so do the other ones. So I don't know what it is. They also reprinted that to get more and more money. Cheapens the original. Yeah, they did do that with the reprints and the black and whites, and it was like black and gold or whatever it was. So that was another thing. But regardless, Absolute Batman annual #1. The Felix Comic Arts CGC 98, $1,050, man. First Akira Absolute in CGC 98 is nearly 1K, I believe, maybe around 800. Yeah. That's the only one I could think of that came really like close to these numbers. But dude, if you look at some of the ones that are even signed, man, they're even more than what I'm showing you right now. And I'm not talking about the Absolute Batman one. I'm talking about the other Felix Comic Arts. Those design variants. Dude, crazy coin. But Is what it is. You want to talk crazy coin? This is some crazy ass coin. V Friends #1, man, 2024 J. Scott Campbell cover, limited to 555 copies. It was only available if you ordered the gift code token for the series. Now that gift code token came with a bunch of stuff, collectibles, both in NFTs and as well as a physical media form. As such, you can see right here with this particular issue, CGC 10 sold for $10,000. Cover price daily shaker. This blows my mind. $10,000, dude.
What?
Yeah. Now, you heard some of the stuff I just said when it comes to this, right? There was only a certain way of doing this.
Yes,
Certain
I
way of
understand that.
getting.
But the road sounded more expensive.
The what?
The road to get this book sounded more expensive than the sale.
No, dude, it's crazy. CGC 10.
First of all, it's
look,
super rare, no?
Sorry?
It's super rare to get a 10.
It is hard to get a 10. I mean, I'm not going to get into what I think sometimes when it comes to these things, but
Yeah.
a $10,000 sale on this. Damn Gary V for taking advantage of comic hype. I'm just curious. You know what? I didn't check prior to putting this on the list. V Friends #1, the J. Scott Campbell cover. Okay, no, hear me out, guys. Okay, 555 copies were graded, just so you know. Okay, so they're all graded. Every single issue was graded. When we look at all the grades across the board, you've got 2 9.4s, 516 9.8s, 35 9.9s, and 3 10s. So those, out of those 3 10s, one sold. Very interesting. Out of 550 copies, 555 copies, that 3 of them came back at 10. $10,000 is crazy coin. Crazy coin. What the fuck is this book? V Friends. Don't ask me anything about the story. I've said it. Last we spoke about this on Covrprice a little while back. I was saying how it kind of reminds me of like that Pokemon style thing going on here with these characters, etc. But the CGC 10, man, selling at this, it was difficult to get this book. Anybody who got a physical copy, we thought we saw the highest of highs when it came to the sales we reported in the past over on Covrprice, but here with the CGC 10, $10,000 now is the highest sale recorded for a 10. There's only 3 copies, so I don't know how many times we'll see this out there available for people to buy. So I imagine every time it does hit the market, somebody's gonna throw some crazy money at it. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna sell for more than 10,000 in the upcoming months, years. Who knows? But is this a hold? Is this a sell? What would you do right now at $10,000? Man, I'm comfortable to cash out. You know what I mean? Like if I had that 10, take it, sell it.
God, instantly.
Yeah, call me crazy. Yeah, I feel bad for those with 9.4s. Yeah, they're probably just gonna get like $2,000 or something. Like I don't know, man.
Poor guys.
Poor guy. But anyways, moving on from V Friends, we go to Invincible issue 51. This one is 2008 second print. Obviously, you got Otley on this cover. There's 18 CGC 9.8s on the census for this one, and a 9.8 just recently sold for $5,000. Cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. Yes, we pay homage, baby, to the first issue with this beautiful cover. And dude, you said you're in on
I'm hit.
Invincible.
Not at this price, but definitely.
How are you feeling about it so far, man? Like you've not read the books, right? You're just going straight into the.
No, I just watched the show, but I love it. Honestly, I love how funny it is, how gruesome it is, how emotionally attached you get. It's really great. Honestly, the only thing I do want to say is I hate this color of his suit, of this one. go back to the blue and the yellow, please. It's bothering me. Stop it with the black.
Well, this is the issue where he ends up with the blue suit, right? So that's
Yeah.
why the homage is perfect, of course,
Yeah, I figured.
issue 1.
Yeah.
But $5,000, man, for a 9/8 is just
For a second print.
yeah. Now, of course, Invincible alone, a lot of people slept on, and I don't know how many of the second print actually exists right now on the census when it comes to CGC 9/8. So let's check it together, guys. I'm actually going to check. Oh, sorry, it's right there. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm a complete moron. 18 of them exist on the census in a CGC 9/8. So I I guess it comes down to the scarcity. I'm not too sure, but clearly somebody was ready to throw some coin. You were just talking about how you hate the blue suit. Somebody clearly loves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I get it, but I don't know, man. I love the yellow and the blue. It was really, but
Yeah,
I feel like I saw previews for the next season and he goes back to the yellow one. So I'm like kind of excited for that. So
we shall see. But Invincible 51 at $5,000. You want to talk about going back? We'll go back just one issue, guys, because we also have a second print here for issue 50. Of course, 2008. 29 of these on the census, CGC census in a 9.8, and a 9.8 sold for $1,500. Again, I'm just comparing the two. Obviously, this one has just a bit less. You're at 18 versus 29, but obviously 51 being a pretty key issue. It's crazy to see how $5,000 versus 1,500 when it comes to this. It's a big difference, dude. Big difference.
yeah, cover wise, I would feel like this one deserves the 5K more than the other one.
Really?
Yeah,
You're more of a fan of this particular cover versus the other one?
yeah.
I know that the issue 50 saw, well, most of the run saw a very low print run. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like we're talking, like, example, we talk weekly. Like, we're reporting that, I don't know, Absolute Batman issue 1 surpasses X amount, 250,000 copies, right? These were very close to like under the 20,000 mark. You know what I mean? So there's not
Yeah.
too many copies out there. But still, yeah. Alexi saying 50 is by miles a better cover than 51.
100%.
Yeah, the black and white on issue 50 is way better. Now, obviously, the black and white doesn't exist on the first print; it's in full color. But yeah, it does pop a lot more, man. With the red Invincible logo right there, with the blood in red, and that's all you're getting. Really cool. It
Yeah.
is really nice. But CGC 9/8 of Invincible 50, second printing, $1,500. Moving on. Yes, we got the trailer, and
Mhm.
I'm curious, dude. What'd you think of the trailer for He-Man?
So good. It looks so good.
I know, dude.
It looks so good.
I know, dude. I know, man. And it just took me by surprise. I don't know.
didn't even know this was coming out.
Oh no, I knew. I just don't know if I want to say that Jared Leto or Skeletor himself looked good, because I didn't see Jared Leto there. But dude, Skeletor looked awesome. Now, obviously, since the trailer, the first appearance of He-Man and Skeletor has done some good numbers, but He-Man and the Masters of the Universe #1. This one takes us back to 2012 from DC. We're looking at the 1 in 25 ratio by Dave Wilkins. There's 35 CGC 9/8s on the census. Now, that gives you an idea when it comes to the 9/8s, but the 9/6 in a CGC 9/6 sold for $700 US, man. That is big coin. But I also want to put emphasis on the fact that not many shops ordered 25 copies of this back in 2012, dude. 2012, man, I will openly tell you, when I was hitting up shops, man, I would hit up shops where shelves had maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 copies at most on titles, dude. At most. So, like, if you even got a cover A, sometimes you were lucky. And those were a lot of the shops here in Montreal. I don't know about some of you guys where you're located, but not many shops ordering 25 copies of this one. And when DC was handling this property, I don't know, maybe people just didn't care for it. I'm not sure. But the 1 in 25 ratio is not one that you tend to see pretty often, and this is a big, awesome book. And dude, Skeletor looked so badass in the
Mm.
trailer.
But
Like,
I feel like
oh
we didn't get enough of him. They need to show more.
no, they gave enough. They gave
I
enough.
know. That's just me being greedy.
I don't blame you, man. I honestly, somebody said it in the chat. Oh, it was Chia. It looks super cheesy, but good.
Yeah, but
Right?
it's the cheese you want.
Yeah, as long as it's not too much fromage, bro. Like, you know, my poutine, bro. My poutine. The cheese got to be squeaky. If it melts, it ain't poutine, bro. That is too much cheese. You
Just
know what I
soup
mean?
after.
Yeah. Hold off. Show no more. I agree with Chia. I saw enough of him. I want to wait till the movie now, so I'm excited. Great book. Shout out to Michael Baker. It's a Baker Shaker this week, and a good one to shed some light on when it comes to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, issue number 1. This one being the 1-in-25 ratio by Dave Wilkins. 9.6 selling at $700. Very impressive sale for that one.
Yeah.
But moving on. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, number 1. That's right. We go back to 1995. If you're a gothic type of person, you may have liked this book. I did. I'm not really gothic though, nowhere close to it. But anyways, first appearance of Johnny, of course. It's the first of 20 plus prints. That's right. There's so many multiple prints when it comes to this one. This is a first printing. There's 18 9/8 on the census when it comes to this print, and a CGC 9.8. We have a correction in the chat. Sold for 2,600 Canadian dollars. I apologize for putting the USD as it, is pretty much standard here when I talk market, but let's do a conversion for y'all. Canadian to USD in 2,600, because I'm too stupid to do the math off the top of my head, is $1,900 US, man. This is a big sale. And the person correcting me in the chat, well, is the person who made the sale. That's right. Shout out to Mr. Lepage, who's here in the chat. Made this sale, dude. This is a ghost of a book, man. Ozzy's saying the same thing. Especially in a 9.8. There's only 18 9/8 on the census, dude. And Hyper, I miss you, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I miss you. But yeah, man, dude, the book is a complete ghost. There's so many copies of the other prints that are out there, and oftentimes, man, I find sets, or I'll find like issue number 2, it's like second print or third print or later print, and first issue that I get in my stack is like the 20th print, and I'm like, oh Christ, you know what I mean? Like, it is very hard to get that first print when it comes to this one, man. So David Lepage, I think David Lepage, tell me if I'm wrong, man. Didn't you have a second copy? Is this your second copy that you had sold? I feel like you have 2 copies. I don't know why. Something's telling me you had 2 copies. But second all-time high price when it comes to this. So thank you for letting us know. But big sale when it comes to this one, man. The book is wild, dude. I enjoyed reading this. It's all black and white. All black and white inside. Very gothic.
I like that.
I figured. Yeah, I had a raw one too. So there you go. I don't know how you managed to get 2 first prints, because I can't even find one if my life depended on it. But he did, and shout out to him. Congratulations on that. I have a 9th print is what we've got. Metal Elf here telling us. So that's what I'm saying, man. You just, even the Pokemon books, dude. Not that Pokemon book that I just showed you, but that there's the Pokemon book where you don't know which print you're getting, man. It's very difficult. And this is the same story here when it comes to Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, issue number 1, CGC 9/8 of the first print, 2,600 Canadian. And for my American friends, I just want to remind you that that's 1,894 US dollars, man. So shout out to David. Congratulations on the sale. Baker Shaker, we could call it a Lepage Shaker, call it whatever you want, but that was the market report for tonight. Let's bring it home with some of the hot topics for this week. Steve, for the last time, are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Let's go. right, hot topics time. Now, normally we try to talk about some things that are happening within movies, comics, etc., and always throw in something a little spicy for conversation. Well, there's nothing too spicy for this week, man. It's been a really quiet week, man, and like I told you at the beginning of the show, I've had my own personal issues within the last week, but I have kept up with some of the news. So let's kick it off with Lobo. Yes, we finally got a better look at Lobo, man. And Jason Momoa, fuck, man, he killed it on. He did a good Aquaman. It was good, but he was totally born to play Lobo, man. He's got the look down packed.
Oh yeah.
He's got the vibe down packed. We saw it in the latest Supergirl teaser, and dude, love it, man. He's gonna kill it, dude. This movie's looking like it's
Doesn't even look like he's wearing a costume.
right.
It just looks like it's him.
Yeah, that's it.
Fitting.
They painted his skin to look grayish, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Stop, Gio. He didn't suck. He didn't suck. He did okay. He was actually fun. Honestly, okay, I agree. Didn't feel like Aquaman, right? But it was a thirst trap. It was a thirst trap for all the wives and ladies and everybody to go watch the movie. But anyways, as Lobo, I think this is perfection. I think we're in for a hell of a ride, man. I think it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. But anyways, moving on from Lobo, dude. I don't know if you saw this.
I sure did.
April is gonna be a wonderful month because we're getting Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. Maul, not Darth Maul. Maul. That's it.
Maul.
He's just Maul now. Shadow Lord is coming out April 6th, as I said. I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to see the trailer. Holy cow, man. It's basically the animation style was fucking Clone Wars on steroids.
Better. Yeah, my God. I'm so excited for this.
Dude, this particular scene, like when he comes off of the ship, oh my God, it's so badass. Did you see when he has the saber and he just like boomerangs it through all the stormtroopers?
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Honestly, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm not even the biggest Star Wars fan. Like I say this all the time. I have like very minimal interest when it comes to Star Wars. Darth Maul, guys, you're gonna find me crazy. Maybe this might be the hot topic tonight. I thought episode 1 was amazing. I love episode 1, dude.
Look, I'm gonna say something because I'm a real Star Wars fan. It's not the best movie, but I find that every movie, apart from the sequel, like the ones the 7, 8, 9, they're important. They're important in their own way. And yeah, episode 1 was good, but it wasn't amazing. But it was good. I have to say it was pretty good.
Yeah.
We got Maul. He saved that movie.
Yeah.
Definitely saved that movie. And this show, it's what we all wanted as Star Wars fans. We want a whole series for him. He deserves one.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this. I like I said, I guess the minority when I say that. I thought the Phantom Menace was awesome. I loved it as a kid. And I'm looking forward to this, man. This might be something Star Wars related that pulls me back in. You know what I mean? I loved Clone Wars, so like for me, this is like up my alley. And I don't know. I always feel like Star Wars animation stuff has always really delivered. You know what I mean?
Star Wars animation is always on point.
It's kind of like DC, dude. When it comes to animation, DC does it probably better than everybody. I mean, it's tough now when we have people entering the chat like Robert Kirkman with Invincible, etc. But DC's DC, man. When it comes to animated stuff, DC's animation is amazing. I think Star Wars is there as well, man.
Did you watch Clone Wars season per season, or did you watch it in order?
I watched it season per season. I never watched it in the order I was supposed to.
It changes the whole thing. It's so much more fun. It's a lot more work, but it's more fun.
Well, you know what? I always give you homework, and maybe I should do that. I'll go back and do that.
You're gonna laugh, but I have the list somewhere in this house,
so
and I have it printed. I should be able to give it to you.
Yeah, well, I'll just Google it, man, and you see order. There's a good list. Yeah, 100% do it by list. Done. I will do that.
Yeah,
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 you know what?
that's
I
smart.
want to do that, so let's do
And
it.
I believe you need to start with the movie, if I remember correctly. You have to
Send it,
watch the movie first.
dude. Send it to me. I want to do it like that. I want to do that. Is this connected to Shadow of Maul, the series that's coming out? I don't think so. All I know is that like the animated. I saw the trailer. I don't think there's any tie to it. If there is, that would be even cooler. Because I would love to have that as a tie. But regardless, dude, watch the trailer. Oh, okay, it is. She is saying it is. So yeah, that's awesome. Nice. That is awesome, dude. I didn't even know that. So, Steve, I guess we're gonna have a lot of chatting to do when it comes to Star Wars, man. As of
Oh yeah,
April, it looks so good, dude. The animation is just awesome, dude. Looks badass. Maul's a badass cover character in general, so I
yeah.
dig. Ray Park crushed the cover too. The character as well. Within Phantom Menace. So, am I crazy to say I like Darth Maul? Actually, I won't even say that. No, I like Darth
Say it,
Vader better.
say it, say it.
I like Darth Vader. I was gonna start. That was gonna start some
You're
fire.
gonna those were gonna be fighting words, but
Yeah,
whatever.
fighting for sure. No, dude, Darth Vader, top. But anyways, moving on from this, Invincible. That's right, the strongest Viltrumite is arriving. We got to the trailer for season 4, man, and March 18 is when this is gonna be dropping. Steve, you just recently caught up.
Mhm.
You're all in, like I said, on
I'm all in.
Invincible. We're finally getting Thrag, who is a fucking machine, bro. Guy in this entire Invincible comic run, like when Thrag arrives, I believe it's in Invincible Returns, dude. Fucking flips the script. Thrag is he's wild, bro. Just I
Mm.
cannot wait to see the throwdowns that are gonna happen.
More
I can't
violent
wait.
than they already are.
I would imagine so, yeah, man. There's big things that are gonna happen when it comes to Thrag, bro. I don't want to spoil anything in case because I know you didn't read anything. You don't know
No.
some of the stuff that's gonna happen, but it's gonna be bonkers, dude. I can't wait. It's gonna be so awesome. Invincible has been wonderful, and I encourage everybody if you're not familiar with Thrag, get familiar and brace yourself. It's gonna be a wild season. If you saw Omni Man himself approach Invincible, you could imagine there's a big threat here.
Yeah,
So that's all I'm gonna say, man. It's gonna get wild, wild. Can't wait, can't wait. So
very
this
excited.
wonderful news. I hope you guys saw the trailer. If you didn't, man, take a minute. Go check it out. It's gonna be a blast. Don't forget, guys. Wonder Man is actually coming out this week, man. He's not an A-list character when it comes to Marvel. He's not a B-list character. I don't even know if he's gonna be a C-list character in my eyes. But Wonder Man reviews have been great so far. I'm hearing nothing but positivity. Now it's coming out on Tuesday, so that's gonna drop, which I'm excited for. It's gonna feel good to have some Marvel content available on Disney and in TV show format because the last we got was actually what Daredevil. Was it Daredevil? I feel like it was Daredevil.
Punisher
Um,
or no? Punisher's not out yet.
no, not out, but 93% is what I'm seeing here when it comes to the average tomatoer. But a lot of the reviews, dude, are looking great, man. A lot of good positive feedback. I can't. I'm excited for this. Like I said, I never in my life would have thought, hey, man, Wonder Man's coming out. I'm excited or whatever. No way, dude. Like I never really cared for Wonder Man, but so far seeing the reviews, the trailer was great. The trailers we've seen up until now, so it's
Hmm.
looking promising, man. I think it's gonna be fun to now have something to talk about. Next week when we go live, obviously we're gonna talk about episode 1. We gotta have that
Well,
discussion.
I got some homework to do.
Yeah, dude. Well, hold on. In what sense? You mean you're gonna watch it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
There you go. Okay.
I'll watch it
Um,
and we'll discuss.
yeah, no, but I think it's genius that they have a character like Ben Kingsley in this one, and the actor, sorry,
Mm.
Ben Kingsley's he played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. You remember him?
Yes.
So he played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, which was a total joke. But when you learn that he's kind of an actor, now it kind of falls into perfect place here with Wonder Man. And they really took this character that they botched in Iron Man 3 and put him to use by
Okay.
bringing him into Wonder Man. And I think it was a brilliant move by Marvel. I can't wait to see these two together and what kind of a chemistry they're gonna have. I have nothing but faith in Ben Kingsley. Solid actor, man. I don't know if you're familiar with Ben Kingsley in general. Did you ever watch Shutter Island, bro?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
dude,
That was a good one.
what a movie, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, man. So yeah, this comes out this week, and I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with some of the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandarin and the Ten Rings. We try to forget about that, right? I think that's what we.
Nah, what was wrong with that?
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Don't even start with me. But anyways, let's move on. We were talking Invincible, guys. I just want to put this out there for you. I know that the video game, I spoke about it, I think, on the last episode 2 weeks ago, or maybe even prior to that. But there's a Lunar Distribution exclusive comic here that's involved with a pre-order via Lunar. Now, certain shops are out there right now with the capacity to even get this as a pre-order. So you might want to do some homework. I found some over on Google, but this is closing as of tomorrow. So if you're watching the replay on a Monday, you might want to get on this ASAP. If you're watching this with me now live, well, and you're a fan, again, you might want to act ASAP. Basically, the exclusive cover featuring art by Invincible co-creator Cory Walker and colorist David McKeag will be released exclusively as part of the Invincible versus PS5 Lunar exclusive standard edition bundle and the Invincible versus PS5 collector's edition bundle. The cover art is also the artwork for the standard physical edition of the Invincible versus Direct Market exclusive variant game cover package. You can see the cover there at the bottom, but both the comic and the Invincible versus Direct Market exclusive variant are available solely through Lunar. So the only way you can get this is via Lunar. The character that you're seeing there is Elemental, which what a name, because it is so fitting. Like for Invincible, like it makes total sense.
Yeah.
But this is going to be basically the character's first comic cover appearance, right? Now, I'm not too sure exactly what this is going to entail within the book. I don't think the character is going to be in the book. I'm not sure. I mean, it would be silly if not. But if you guys are fans of Invincible and you kind of want to make sure you lock down at least what could be the first cover appearance, I think this is a cool thing to, pick up. It's only available via Lunar. And like I said, there's only certain shops that I've seen out there that you have the capacity of securing this for you. So definitely want to look at it. Okay, so Pacino's confirming that the book is a reprint, so we're not going to see the character. I guess it's a reprint of Invincible 1, but the cover itself, it's the first cover in my eyes. Comic only in collectors, I believe. So but like I said, you would have to check out some shops. Like I said, I saw some shops online where it was available. They even have it discounted. I think it was like $58 regular price, and it was discounted down to 50. So, not a bad thing to pick up if you're a fan. Like I said, Lefteros is saying Comic Legion is getting these. So can we have that discussion now? Yeah, I'm taking one. Like, just get me one. Please. But yeah, I want definitely, and this is a pickup for me. But just wanted to put that out there for the gamers and the comic fans. Oh, dude, I saw this. Yeah, I'll be damned. I never thought of this. I have to share this so I don't feel alone in the world. I hope everybody, at least one person in the chat's like, yeah, me too. You know what I mean? I don't want everybody to be like, wow, BC, you're so stupid. Lando, what the hell? It's been 15 years since Marvel began including free digital comic codes in their issues and behind the sticker to prevent theft, of course, right? Because we put our comics on shelves within stores. They're not bagged and boarded. A lot of shops do that still, sadly. Some collectors don't like to remove those stickers to keep the comic pristine. Personally, I'm still an avid collector of the physical comic books, but I do prefer the digital copies, especially when I'm traveling. And it's so easy to read a couple of issues on a plane or something, right? This guy's taking planes way too often. I will admit, I am today years old when I discovered if you put a bright light beneath the sticker, like a cell phone or a flashlight, whatever, then you can see through the sticker and read off the code. So you don't have to peel the goddamn sticker. I never knew this. Never knew this. And you can see it. I can literally see the code right there. Saw this.
Yeah, but you do it carefully so you don't ruin the page either.
Dude, I saw this. I don't remember which thread it was or in one of our chats. I'm like, man, I have so many books where I've never pulled these things intentionally, right? Like I don't want to, because I do want to keep it pristine. I never even thought of this. Never even thought of this. And
I didn't think you could see through.
yeah, now that I know this, you can actually see this. And like I said, if you guys want, obviously, I don't know if you're watching from your cell phones or whatever, but where it says content offer, right under there in the red, like with the light, you can see the code crystal clear. And if you want to zoom in, feel free. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there so I don't feel alone. Like I said, yeah, we would hit 10,000 plus Marvel Unlimited libraries. Yeah, this is, dude. It's so funny that somebody shared this. I think it's awesome, man. It's good to put out there. So I saw that and just thought it was neat. But anyways, Absolute Scarecrow, guys. That's probably going to be the talk of town right here because Absolute Batman issue 19. I was talking about solicitations at one point throughout the show. I think it was during the FOC, and we get a glimpse of what's up and coming for April, etc. And what we're looking at is Absolute Batman issue 19. There's a lot of other things as well that were very important that I wanted to talk about, but it's clear everybody's really excited about the Absolute universe. So let's just continue with the Absolute Batman talk. I was saying pre-order FOC. We're getting Absolute Poison Ivy. We have Absolute Joker.
Mm-hmm.
We got Deathstroke in play. 19, we're already looking now at what seems to be Absolute Scarecrow. You can see on the reflection right there of those blades. Dude, crazy design. Love it already what I'm seeing. You've got that, like, it's very horror movie vibes. You know what I mean? Like, you've got Scarecrow looking very... I want to say like he's straight out of the 50s. You know what I mean? Like the classic, and it still feels like a scarecrow. You know what I mean? Look at the mouth, dude. Craziness going on right there. Beautiful Liam Sharp cover. Beautiful Ben Oliver cover. There's other covers as well. But there's a Dragora cover we've not seen yet. I kind of feel like the cover to the right reminds me of that later printing of Absolute Batman, where he's like that as well, doing the same.
Oh yeah, number 3,
probably, or I don't know if it's issue 1 later print, but
2, 3.
Regardless, kind of, you have it.
Yeah. Is it 3 or 4?
The fact this guy is pulling out books from a short box still blows my mind.
Well, we'll just get them all out at this point, huh?
But anyways.
Oh yeah, number 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one it reminds me of. Here, hold on. I'm going to put you up big. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why it reminds me of that one.
Good vibes.
But yeah, man. So Absolute Scarecrow is coming as of issue 19. Now, obviously, I would keep an eye out for issue 18. You never know, man. You might get a cameo or whatever. Although they're really talking about issue 19 being the debut. We all know how these play out within comics, but Uni bringing up another point that I wanted to talk about is we're apparently also going to be getting the Court of Owls in between 17 and 19. So there's a lot unfolding now within the Absolute Batman universe, dude. Like, we're getting a lot of characters that are just, it's one after the other now. Like, you go back to like Catwoman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Catwoman, Harley Quinn. We started getting everything one after the other. It's amazing. And yeah, Chia's saying that Snyder said he planned 30 to 40. Um, but now he's stretched it out because new ideas keep coming in. Exactly. They're hiding all the information about 18. I think 18 is going to be a big one. And that's why I'm saying I know that we're all looking at 19 as, oh my God, Scarecrow. Uni just finished saying it as well with Court of Owls, man. I think there's a lot of things happening right now that it would be very silly to skip on any of them. I would not be skipping. I've been ordering multiple copies from issue one, and I mean, sure, it's. I can't say it's paid off for me because like I don't sell my books. It's just I'm weird
Yeah,
like that. I will eventually. I really need to start selling. I can't even, dude. You don't
I
even
know.
see my guitar anymore. I had to take it down, so we have a problem. That means my slabs are coming down soon. It's just gonna have a
Mm,
tower of boxes.
so
Um,
good.
the latest Absolute Wonder Woman has Zatanna plus. Plus what? I missed it. But
Yeah.
anyways, sorry, bro. I'm just getting dry throat now. But yeah, man. So like I said, there's a lot happening within the absolute stuff. So I think for the next couple of issues, pay extra close attention because you've got absolute Scarecrow. A lot of talks of the Court of Owls stuff. We're getting Poison Ivy now with 17. Um, there's still other characters that are lingering here story wise. So I think there's a lot happening within the next couple of issues, and I'm
Yeah.
definitely on board for it. I really like the Liam Sharp, man. The Ben Oliver cover is just sick, absolutely sick.
They're so nice, these covers, but as for me, it's cover A and cover A only. The only thing I'm buying.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. The cover A's always do pretty much the best out of everything.
There's a few exceptions. I have the Harley Quinn, and I have the Jock Joker, but
Yeah,
apart from that, it's strictly cover A's for me.
Alexi, this is actually the first to hear of that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man. So for me, absolute Batman.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. Issue 19 is looking like it's gonna be again another big one. We don't know what's happening within 18 yet, like I said, and Chio was saying in the chat. It seems they're very secretive, but like I said, nothing too spicy for this week. There's a lot of other things we could have easily talked about, dude. Even the Super Mario. I don't know if you saw the Mario Galaxy
I saw it.
trailer
Yeah.
that came out today, dude. My kid's tripping. I'm tripping even harder when I'm watching that trailer. I'm like, what, Birdo? Really? You got
Yeah,
Birdo in there. You got
good.
Mauser. There was Mauser in there, dude. Yoshi. Everything's looking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Dude, I love my Super Mario stuff. What I'm gonna tell you. But Steve, thank you so much for hopping on tonight, man. Being tonight's co-host. A lot of people, like I said, were unfortunately dealing with the cold, with the extreme weather conditions. Some of areas where, dude, the entire East Coast is really frozen up, man. Like it's super cold out
Yeah.
here.
It's cold.
Obviously we're in Canada and feeling it. -7 Fahrenheit to give you guys an example of what that feels like. It's funny. I went to WWE last night and Stephanie McMahon was like, if you throw a pot of boiling hot water into the sky, man, that is going to turn into snow before it even hits the floor. That's how cold it really is over here. I see football games all the way in Denver. We're getting snowed in just earlier this afternoon. So I hope everybody's safe. I know a lot of people are telling me, dude, I won't be able to watch or I won't be able to come on with you or whatever. Totally fine. I hope everybody's just all right. Power outages happening all around me. So stay safe, guys. Stay warm. Steve, do you have anything up and coming for yourself?
Uh,
What are you doing this week, bro?
Not much. Doing what I always do: go to work, take care of the kids, read some books, watch some movies.
Being a
Doing a
dad.
few new series on Instagram, so I'm trying to get through those, and
There you go, man.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Keep myself up to date.
Do your thing. I know you're still on the hunt for Batman Killing Joke, so there you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll find you that in some short period of time. Hopefully soon.
I'm not in a rush.
Yeah, no, of course not. I'll do my homework. I hope so, you or people in the chat, if you guys are, following me on Instagram, hit me up on the DMs. Let me know what's the order I should watch the Clone Wars stuff, and I'll definitely do that because I watched it in season, right? And
Yeah.
it's funny because was talking to you when you first started, now entering the comic book side of things. And I asked you, when it comes to the MCU, are you watching it in release order or are you watching it in the timeline order? So
Yeah.
it's funny how this came
Timeline
back.
order, it's amazing. Timeline order is always better. Except for when you watch those Star Wars movies, you just have to watch 4, 5, 6.
I don't know
first.
why. I don't feel like it slaps that way when it comes to the MCU. I feel like when we go in timeline order, it's kind of like meh. Okay, I guess the post credit scene's kind of just like meh. You know what I mean when you're watching it in that order versus
Yeah.
the release date order. But anyways, we could talk comics forever. You guys can see why we're
Yeah.
geeks and we're talking for 2 hours. So I want to wish you all an amazing week. Stay safe. Like I said, it's very cold out there. Stay warm. If your power goes out, snuggle up to your loved ones. If you are alone, snuggle up with these long boxes. They can keep you warm. Trust me. Don't worry about it. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Tomorrow night, Covrprice, we go live 9 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday, we come back with the new Comic Book Day show 9 p.m. Eastern time as well. Wednesday, we got comics covered at 9, and then we've got Thursday where we end it all off with the Shaker show 9 p.m. Eastern time. You got Laura, you got Marty, you got Gabe, you got Chris bringing you some of the books that's sold on the aftermarket. And boy, it's always a fun show over on the Thursdays as well. So tune in to all the good stuff. If you can't, well, I hope to catch you here next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So until then, have yourselves a great week, yo. Adios. You're not saying anything. You don't want to say adios. Say adios.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.